What's going on, guys? KDG here, back with another video for the City of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. And today we got a couple things to go over. Today we all know that Squall did receive his rework, so that's great. I'm pretty excited about that. Additionally, we got the new banner with Squall's EX and Layle's EX weapon, which I will be pulling for Layle's EX weapon after we talk about the adjustment. And then if I have time at the end of this video, I'll probably go over the Abyss as well. Already tried it out a little bit, just kind of see how the new character is going to be working. And so far, Squall is doing pretty good work, but that's another story. His Crystal Strength level 55 passive beforehand, it was a Solid Barrel extension. What he did, he had an extra usage and a slight Brave damage boost when using that Solid Barrel. But when you got the Plus variant, moderate Brave damage boost, last hit becomes group attack and triggers additional HP attack if Brave was at least 80% of the conditional after the last hit. So after the adjustment, he did receive a +2 Solid Barrel usages, so that's pretty good. And when using Solid Barrel and Solid Barrel Plus, he got a tremendous Brave damage boost, and the last Brave hit becomes group attack. Initial Brave up buff becomes Solitary Lion, which grants initial Brave up and slight max Brave and attack up. So Solitary Lion, when you're using this Solid Barrel extension, gives him the Brave attack plus, and then obviously when you're using the Renzokuken, it'll give him the HP attack plus. But we'll get down to that in just a moment. So when using Solid Barrel, triggers additional HP attack on target if Brave is less than 80% of max at the last hit. And then while Brave is less than 250% of initial Brave with Solitary Line active, Solid Barrel becomes Solid Barrel Plus. So even though it's less than the 250% of the initial Brave with Solitary Line active, he still gets the Solid Barrel Plus. That's what it sounded like from reading that. And then when using Solid Barrel Plus, Stolen Brave makes the max Brave up to 150%. So he does get that overflow, which is definitely pretty good. And it's 150%, so he's doing some work out there. He's shooting those numbers up with that skill. And everybody usually used Renzokuken Plus in the first place, but now Solid Barrel Plus does a little bit more damage, in my opinion, especially if there's only one mob on the actual screen. All right, so while Solitary Line is active, Brave Attack becomes Brave Attack Plus, like I said earlier. And Brave Attack Plus is like a mini Solid Barrel, so he'll do like 3 or 4 hits of what Solid Barrel usually does. It won't be the actual full Solid Barrel attack, Solid Barrel Plus attack, but he will be able to attack all enemies on the screen, but it won't be any HP damage with it as well. Remember, guys, this is a Brave attack, so he's pretty much going to be just building his Brave up, just attacking all the enemies on the screen. All right. So while Solid Line is active, when Solid Barrel extension or Renzokuken extension equipped, even when Brave does not fulfill the 250% initial Brave condition, Solid Barrel Plus or Renzokuken Plus can be used respectively. I believe this is still the old version of Solid Barrel and Renzokuken, so he won't be doing like the full version. Actually, not the old version, the short version of it. But he'll still be dishing out some damage to the enemies. At least for Solid Barrel, he'll be breaking all the enemies if they meet that requirement of his attack. So their Brave is lower than his attack, and he breaks them. That he broke all the enemies on the screen. All right, and the initial Brave up buff that was previously granted with Solid Barrel Plus is now applied as part of Solitary Lion. So that's pretty much just saying the initial Brave has been renamed to Solitary Lion, but it does the exact same thing it did beforehand. All right, looking at the Crystal level 58 passive, it was a high speed buff, which largely increases speed with active buffs. And after the adjustment, now it's called Buff Boost High Speed. So it's going to be slightly raising his max Brave while still largely raising his speed with those active buffs. So he got a slightly raised max Brave. You'll definitely notice that with the passive equipped if you already do. All right, and then looking at the Crystal level 60 passive, everybody's favorite farming ability, Renzokuken extension. So beforehand, excuse me, guys, I'm still under the weather a little bit. So beforehand, when using Renzokuken, slight Brave damage boost, and when using Renzokuken Plus, moderate Brave damage boost, 50% HP damage dealt to a non-target. So that was pretty much how he is before the rework that happened today. With the rework, though, when using Renzokuken Plus, he gets a tremendous Brave damage boost, which is pretty good. He's pretty much capping out every time I use that particular skill, all the way up. Even the enemies that are resistant to his attacks, he's getting up there. If not getting to max, he's getting close. All right, and then when using Renzokuken, deals 50% HP damage to non-targets. So just Renzokuken the variant without the plus variant He's still doing that 50% HP damage to all targets. So pretty much the short version of Renzokuken that we're all used to. While Brave is less than 250% of the conditional, where solitary line is active, Renzokuken becomes Renzokuken Plus. So when using Renzokuken Plus, damage dealt to non-targets becomes 100%. So that is the main change with Squall, in my opinion. So instead of using Renzokuken Plus before his rework, you would only do 50% to all non-targets, but the 100% will be to the actual target. With this now, he's going to be dishing out 100% damage to all targets on the screen if they're being targeted or not with Renzokuken Plus. So if during the summon phase, if there's 2 enemies or 3 enemies on the screen, and he's hitting one enemy for about 40k, that 40k is going to be to all enemies on that screen. You talk about overpowered, right? Squall is pretty much too strong for his level at the moment right now. My Squall, like I said, I already tried it out a little bit, just kind of give like a heads up. He's capping out super quick. I mean, I like it. I'm not complaining, but you're definitely going to see him cap. Especially if you have all his passes up, his Mighty Renzokuken passive, he's definitely going to be capping with like maybe 2 or 3 hits. And the rest of the other, I think, 5 or 6 hits that he has are just going to be just sitting there. So unfortunately, there's no overflow with this particular skill. But at the same time, that splash damage that's 100%, you cannot beat, guys. All right, HP attack becomes HP attack plus. Excuse me, guys. Once again, does melee brave attack plus HP attack and deals 50% HP damage to non-targets. So if you're using HP attack plus, you're going to be obviously hitting that one target that you're targeting with the full damage potential. But the enemies that are not being targeted will still receive 50% of that HP that's dealt out to that enemy. So it's pretty good. I definitely do like it. His rework is a little early in my opinion, but at the same time, it's really welcomed. I just wish that he wasn't as strong as he is for the level that he is. He's like a level 70 character stuck in a level 60 characters stats. So, but we'll get to that when the level 70s are released, hopefully next month. All right. So that's going to end the rework section or rework part of this video. Let's go ahead and see if I can try to get Layle's EX weapon. All right, so let's go ahead and do some pulls for Layle's EX weapon. So I have 75 tickets, and I think I have 45k gems. So let's go ahead and start. So my luck, I think, turned around since I pulled Vane's EX weapon. Took a little bit of resources, but we were able to pull it. So hopefully we can do that with Layle's EX weapon. I don't think we're gonna get it, and I don't want to spend too many resources just because I know that other characters are right around the corner, like Fran and Rydia. But at the same time, I'm pretty much prepared for the level 70 area once it releases. I do know that if Global continues to keep on with JP's tradition of how they had the layout for the first level 70 characters, I do know one of the EX featured will be what's his name from Final Fantasy VIII, Laguna. Can't think of his name for a second. So I know his EX weapon is pretty awesome, and I think he will be. Hopefully, his EX weapon will be featured if they don't change it. So I am looking forward to that one. It did look pretty amazing. I don't really use Laguna as often, but I do know that he does have some good debuffs that he can inflict to the party, to the enemies. So I do want to try him. I do want him to shine a little bit. So yeah, prepare for him. Definitely. Hopefully some gem pulls will get us to where we need to be. I'm not trying to go too broke on him, like I said earlier, but because I didn't really use the chase meta like a lot of people did when he first came out. The chase meta wasn't really my style. I mean, I had the characters, I had the weapons and stuff, so I wanted to use them, see if I can do it without using the chase meta. Not saying that it's a cheap way of winning. The chase meta is there. It was put into the game for a reason. So me personally, I just didn't go that route myself. But to each his own. All right, so it looks like we're getting pretty much anything right now. So 60 tickets. We'll go down to 50. I might do a couple multi-pulls for him, maybe no more than 5, if anything. But we'll see. And so far, we're getting a lot of silvers and bronzes. We haven't really got any golds, at least that I can remember. So it is what it is. Also, guys, you know, the new Abyss event's out right now, so I do know we can get a lot of resources back there. So I'm not really worried about tickets as much, just because I know we'll get them back, especially with the next couple of events coming out. So I am looking forward to that, and I will have a couple of videos coming out for the Strata bosses, the Cosmo level Strata bosses in the Abyss. I have seen some videos already on YouTube about it, so first gold. All right, we got a Yuri 35 CP, and he's going to be amazing too in JP. Not to spoil it, but if you're pulling a lot of Yuri weapons, save them, max them out, because he's going to be worth it in the end. All right, back to back. 15 CP for Cloud. Man, God, for Squall. Why do I keep calling him Cloud? This is like the 3rd time I've called him Cloud today. It is what it is. But yeah. Anyway, Squall's 15 CP. I haven't seen that in a while, so it's pretty good to get it again, I guess. More power pieces for me. It was good back to back though. I haven't never really got back to back gold weapons off tickets. But you know, hey, it's the first time for everything. All right, so that's all the first 25 tickets I'm going to do. I'm probably going to do another 10 or 15 tickets to kind of make it even, all the way down to 10 to 15 left. So first multi-pull, let's go ahead and get it. All right, looks like we get 1 or 2. I think I miscounted. Yeah, I miscounted. So that was number 10. I mean, that's number 11, I mean. All right, so that's the off banner. That's not a good pull. Let's go ahead and back into the tickets. We'll do another 10 tickets or so, and then we'll see where we're at after that. Okay, Squalls 15 CP. I felt myself about to do it. I was like, no, that's definitely Squall, not Cloud. I'm sorry, guys. Wow, back to back, and then if you count the 10 pull back to back to back. All right, another off banner. Or is he on here? No, that's Yuri. That's right. That's another off banner. There's 2 off banners that I'm getting. I'm getting more off banners than I'm getting the weapons that I actually want to see. But it is what it is. All right, guys, I'm back. So, didn't realize that I had a bunch of armor I needed to get rid of. But yeah, we're going ahead and finish up these last 6 tickets before we do our next pull. More bronze, of course. All right, so let's go ahead and back out and back into the gem stash. One change, there we go. 5 right here. One change. All right, looks like we're gonna get 1. All right, Yuri 15. All right, so this banner does not like me at all. So we do another 10 tickets. Let's see where we are at after that. All right, starting out silver. Can it be Layle's EX? Come on. Wow, an off banner. Oh God, this banner does not like me one bit. Oh man, that just kind of hurt. I got all excited and everything just to be let down like that. Come on, man. All right, we're gonna keep going, guys. I got another 5, our last 5 tickets before we get down to our next one. Or 31, I should say. All right, going gold. Yuri 35. Cool, but not what I'm looking for. All right, so I'm gonna go again for our next multi-pull here. Okay, and on 5. 6. Go on, change again. change. So we're getting one again, guys. Oh my god, these pulls are hurting right now. All right. Let's do another 10 tickets. At the end. All right, going gold. Oh god. Oh, Squall's 15. At least be his 35. You know, come on, shoot me a 35 at least of his weapon. Getting a lot of garbage right now. This game is not liking me today. All right, so we get down to our last 5 tickets on this one, and then we'll do maybe one or two more pools, and then we're gonna call it, guys. After that. Yep, it's not looking good at all for me, guys. All right, ticket 20. Can we get it? No, we can't. Not on the tickets. All right, let's do another 5K. All right, starting silver. Good. All right, 8, 9. Come on, give me 2. Give me 2. Give me 2. 35. I did ask for it. 35 again. Did ask for it. All right, so let's do our last 10, and then we'll call it there. Battery's about to die too. I gotta charge my phone. All right, going gold. Yuri 15. Oh man. Go. All right, so 5K pool coming up. Let's get it. Change right here. Nope. Oh man, didn't get it, guys. Well, that's how the story goes. I'm gonna stop right there. But at the same time, we did get a lot of power pieces, so I'll take that. It is what it is. So I think that's gonna wrap up the video, guys. Since I wasn't able to pull it, we went all the way down to 10 tickets and out of 75, and we had about 40k gems, and now we're down to 20. So we did more than enough in tickets and about halfway through gems. So it is what it is. I'm not gonna fret. But anyway, like I said, it's gonna wrap up the video, guys. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you're new here, guys, please consider subscribing, hitting that bell icon for notifications of my next video. I've been KDG. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And once again, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Guys, oh my god, are you serious? All of that, and I just ended the video just now. Oh, Opera Omnia, why are you trolling? Oh god.